I got somebody turning around in my yard. Yeah. Oh, come on. Ew. Come on. It's bad when you have to start measuring speed in down, turning him into a small child. There we go. So you can't work out which ones you've been up and which ones you haven't. And told me off for tubing. Oh no! Unless it involves beer and buns, I'm not interested at 10. Good Friday morning, Fenlanders. How we doing? I'm Daniel. Welcome to Fenland Farming Adventures. Me and Brer Dog are out in the rain. Yeah, again, we've had just enough rain to put us off. Just spoke to Ash Durant, works for my friend Peter. They're planting, but they've kind of got to keep going. Everything's tucked in the shed. It's like mizzly, moist, wet. I think I'm going to have a pretty lazy day today. It's a shame Mrs. Farmer's got to go to work. Otherwise I could have all day in bed watching movies and eating popcorn. It'd be great. What do you reckon, Brer? Stay out here all day? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, one of them days where you just want to go back to bed. Yeah. I started doing some shot blasting. Got my new helmet. Got a load of grit. Martin's borrowed shot blaster. And I managed to do all of that and then got to here and it filled up with water. So yeah, I give up. I'm getting to the point now where I might as well just get somebody else to do it. It'd be cheaper. Yeah, I like doing stuff myself, you know. If I can do stuff myself and I got all the kit, then I might as well do things myself. So I give up with that. Dad bought a compressor from a I got somebody turning around in my yard. Lovely. He's gone the wrong way. I bet he's having fun today. Surely not spreading lime in this weather. Anyway, Dad bought a compressor from a mate of his, I think. I've had it quite a while. We've had it a couple of years now, I think. That needs to go off and be checked out. Just serviced and everything. So we're going to do that. I might as well load that up and take that because I can't do nothing else today. Farmer Palmer's been on the phone. He wants to get planting today, which, as you can see by the water on the floor, is probably not going to happen. There we go, that's a bit better. As you can see, we got all the seed just in here warming up. I would check the temperature of it. They're quite warm actually. Put it on my face rather than, I got gloves on, you see. So the 190 kept beeping at me saying fuel pressure low, change the filters. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've still got one more set of filters for it. So you can come with me on my little journey of changing my fuel filters. Now, I think John Deere have sorted this problem. At least I hope they've sorted that problem anyway, because it's a flaming nuisance. Stay. Right, so we've got one fuel filter on the front here. You can watch me change. This is where I get covered in everything. Let's unplug that. There we go. Right, 2 seconds. I'm going to get a little tiny bucket to put under there and get draining it. Comes in handy having all these dog bowls laying around. Let's see if I'm going to do that. No, 2 seconds. I'll be back. Alright. Get rid of that. Sorry. This is a very odd size. No, it's not that one. There we go. There we go, Bert. Oh, come on. Hey, you look at it. You lot could be spanner cam. God hell. Grumpy Grandad took this off ages ago. Didn't realise he'd done it up quite so tight. There we go. I might have been me. I might have done it up without the sealant, lubricating the seal. Yeah, it feels like it. It's tight. Come on. This is where we get covered in diesel, but spanner cam is good. Where you lot get covered in diesel anyway. Where can you lot watch from? There we go, sort of safe distance. Look. Need a little window wiper for my GoPro. Oh, come on. Still won't come undone. There we go. You know what, I'm going to go change my gloves. I'll let this drain for a second. Put some Smurf gloves on, so I don't get my normal gloves all covered in diesel. Derv. Brer was trying to eat one of these gloves the other day. See if there's any dirt in the bottom there. Oh yeah, there's a bit. Ew. Right, I'm just going to get rid of the filter. New filter. On. Get rid of the tray of diesel now. Don't drink out of this dog. Dogs around here are a bit weird. Although I don't think she's that weird to start drinking out of a dog bowl. Yeah, you put me some beer down. No dog, you're not allowed diesel. Not again. Not after the last time. Right, that is on. Now lubricate it, new seal on there. Right, and this can go back on. It's clean in there, so there was a little bit of gunk in there, but I got that out. Good old clean up. I'm doing it up hand tight this time. There we go. Jabs are good, and put the clip back on. There we go, clip down, and that is on. I'll get rid of my spanner. I've got another ratchet here for doing the side filter, so we'll get on with that. Right, next stop, got to take this side casing off to get to the other filter. Come on. I'm still not fat. I'm not fat enough yet to get out, in and out behind the wheel. I think it's his side anyway. At least I hope it is. 2 bolts. Yeah, this is the one. There we go, Bert. Now I need my bucket again. Get rid of that. Oh, come on. Get in and out. I had a load of these filters left over, but this is the last of them now, so next time I'll use John Deere ones. Now, if I remember rightly, this is a pain in the bum to get off. Might have accidentally got my boots there. Splashy, splashy. Don't worry, it's not the dog drinking diesel, it's the dog splashing around in the puddles. Plenty of lubrication on there. And on we go. Right, should be as simple as turning the key now. So when I get in the cab and turn the key on, it should fill this bowl up. There we go. Once it's done that, I'll put the side casing back on and we're all good. Should be all good now, guys. I'll give it a fire up. That is fixed. Just check the oil in this puppy as well, because it's due a service. It's done 375 hours now, so another 125 hours to go, and then it'll want an engine oil as well. So keep your eyes peeled, keep watching, and I'll do that. It's handy being handy, isn't it? Oh yeah. Although nothing's working out for me today, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna get this compressor loaded up and take that to the fixers so they can put a ticket on it. It'll be great. I can't be bothered to do anything else today, so it's bloody raining. Done with my orange hands now as well. I just parked my sprayer under cover as well, so I was going to clean the windows on that. I'm surprised nobody picked up on how dirty the windows were. Couldn't hardly see where I was going when it was sunny the other night, so time for a clean up of that. Might get my last load of fertiliser done this afternoon, so that'll be done. Good morning, Fenlanders. Everyone's still asleep. So 6 o'clock on Saturday morning. It's well foggy out. Look, just letting the dogs out. Gonna get everything fired up, and if they weren't awake, the reversing beeper on the JCB will soon wake them up. Yeah, I'm just going to go around and get everything fired up, get the gates open, move everything out onto the field. Probably start doing some basileering, as we call it. A little bit chilly out this morning. Let's have a look and see how cold it was. 2 degrees. 2 degrees, that sounds about right, doesn't it? Still ruddy cold, isn't it? Yeah, it's still way too cold for this time of year. Want like 8 and 10 degrees overnight. That'd be perfect for us. I've got to take Simon off shooting today, so it was his birthday. Like I said, I'm not in that much of a rush to get these spuds in, so Grumpy Grandad's going to plod along on his own, I think. Just help him get set up. So yeah, hopefully the reversing beeper soon wakes Grumpy Grandad up. That'll soon rattle his cage, won't it? Right, I'm going to get myself sorted out, and I will reconvene when I get back out in the field. Cheers, guys. Hello, Fenlanders. We made it out here. Managed to get all the machinery and stuff out in the field by 7 o'clock. Big great. Just out here on Dad's Basileer, cracking on with this. The fog is lifted. Look at that. Look. Sorry, the window's a bit dirty. But all my windows got rained on the other day, so we were fairly busy yesterday, so we didn't. I didn't get a chance to clean them. I know you like a clean window and a clean cab, but I have to get on sometimes. So just waiting on Grumpy Grandad to get out of bed, really. He went out for a meal last night, so no telling what sort of state he's in today. Good thing is I got all my spraying done, so I got a little bit of fertiliser to put on, but that can be done tomorrow. But the seed bed is coming out lovely this morning. A few mil of rain on the clods and stuff, and it's just smashed the clods to bits. So what a contrast to last year, really, when it hadn't rained for like a month and a half by now already. Nobody could break their clods down. They were kind of set in. They were stuck. They were rock solid. So when you're trying to break up a seed bed and stuff, you just none of the clods would break down. So yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm going to do 3 more ends, and or another round, 1 more round after this, and well, I might even do 2. I'll do 2 rounds, and then I've got a whole sprayer wheel in here to go at. If Grumpy Grandad gets out of bed, then I can crack on. If he doesn't, then at least I've got a fair block, like two planter loads to go at. So yeah, I think this morning and today it's going to be roasting hot real quick. 17-18 degrees, which is perfect. I can live with that. It'll be nice. But yeah, I'm going to chew him. So just have to leave Grumpy Grandad here, Basil here in a sprayer wheel, and then he can plant a sprayer wheel. He always used to do the planting, so I don't see why he can't do it now. I don't think he's ever used that planter or the front tank or the Bell & Prime kit, but he'll be alright. He'll manage it, I'm sure. Yeah, it's really boring. Doing 2.3k, half a hectare per hour, so maybe an acre an hour. It's bad when you have to start measuring speed in acres an hour. But I'm getting along faster than what Matthew is. Matthew's only doing 1k yesterday with a single bed declodder. So I know he's doing half my speed and covering half as much ground. So bless him, poor old Matthew. I'm getting bored doing 2.5k. But it is what the life of a farmer is. It's just, it'd be nice to have like another one of these with CBs and everything. You can all talk to each other. Eastbound and down. You know, get a conversation going, but it is what it is. So I haven't got that much land to cover. So Grumpy Grandad has a good day today. He can cover some serious ground. Yeah, I told you about our unique problem on our Basil here, did I? If not, I'll tell you again. The gearbox has got a seal on this side that goes to the side casing, and then the side casing transfers the power from the gearbox down to the side casing and along the shaft. Well, my seal's gone in the end of the gearbox, and it's also gone in the end of the shaft on the rotor with the tines on it, and the gearbox oil leaks out of the gearbox and into the side casing, then down into the side casing and out of the shaft seal. So I have to, every couple of 3 hours I have to put half a litre of oil in everything. So yeah, rather than fixing it, it cost me a lot more to fix it, so I'm not going to bother. I didn't pay very much for the Basil here to start with, so I think we're still quids in, you know, with a couple of tubs of oil every year. Right, and now we're back to the other end. Woo! My cousin Ollie looks like he's going planting today, so Farmer Palmer's now off planting as well. Turn the Demethorin off, lift it up, turn the PTO off. Turn the revs down. Simple. I'll put my phone down. I'll try and charge my phone up before I go out for the day. I really want to be here farming now. Right. All lined up with the sat nav. PTO in. Drop it down. Build the revs up. Turn your Demethorin in. Right. I'll see you when we get to the other end. Hey. How you getting on? Grumpy Grandad's finally arisen from his den of desire. Bit weird. That's my mum. Oh, come on, Dad. He keeps dropping the Basil down on the floor, then starting the PTO up, then lifting his revs up, which is not doing the PTO shaft any favours at all. I've got him set, so I could set it all on one trigger really. I just don't know how to do it. I ain't got time to set him up. Ow, come off it. So yeah, no, having that new control arm is turning him into like a small child. We don't know what he's doing, but he's out here, so I can't moan at him too much. I just don't want him dropping the Basil here down before he starts it up. If we get a couple of free loads done out here today, that'll be awesome. There we go, off we go. We're away. 7.2k, the averages is pretty good, providing I keep a constant speed. Happy chappy. I don't think I've missed any on there. Let me come back. Trouble with my soil, as you look across it, it all looks the same. Every single bed looks like it either hasn't been planted or has been planted. So you can't work out which ones you've been up and which ones you haven't until you look at the screen. I mean, look. You can't notice any difference in any of them, can you? You can see where the sprayer wheelings are roughly, but yeah, we're racing along now. I am gonna just try and get this morning out of the way, over and done with, and then try not to drink too many beers with Simon later. And then move the GoPro around in loads of different action shots, and we'll have the drone out tomorrow and everything. So keep watching, it's gonna get exciting. Yeah, I just it's like this, isn't it? Yeah, and now I've got YouTube to juggle and farming. Like Dad said the other day, he's like, put the camera down and get and plant some potatoes. Told me off for tubing, what I say. So this is going to be my morning. I'll try and get Anna out here. She was going to come and try and drive the planter tractor, but there's a lot going on for her. She needs a job like rolling to get her learning what she's doing. The average is 10.1, so that is good, and I'm set at 10. So only a little bit out. I will, when I get time, stop and check how good they are planting them at, but I've got to just keep going at the minute. It's what I planted them at last year, so I don't see what the problem is this year. I've done a bit of that last year with not getting out and checking them, and they turned out lovely potatoes. So you always do what you've done the year before, really. Don't try and alter too many things. If you're gonna lift them early, you plant them a bit further apart. If the seed look big, then you plant them a bit further apart than what the recommendation is. If they look small, then you plant them a bit closer together, you know. So there's a great many variables. Like, you have to keep an eye on the average. It's all very well setting the computer to what you want, but unless you set up the sensors and the flaps and everything on the back there, then your average is all over the place, which is doing a little bit of now. Some of it can be down to the seed, how odd the seed is and stuff, you know. It can be down to a great many variables. We're getting on. Zoe sent me a snap. Oh no, Zoe sent me a picture of her sister throwing up. Lovely. She gets car sick. Like, well done, Zoe. I really wanted to see that. And then Jay sent me a video, a snap the other morning at 10 to 5. I was like, really, Jay? She sent me a picture of a bakery. I know she's a master baker in the co-op in Lakeney. Good old girl, keeping us all fed, making food. But I didn't really need to see that at 10 to 5. I'd expect to see something else at 10 to 5. Some buns. Unless it involves beer and buns, I'm not interested at 10 to 5. I leave my phone charging. I think my phone, when I plug it into the USB thing, I think my phone charges the tractor up, not the other way around. But you can see, you cover some ground when you get sorted out and set up and rocking and rolling. You know, you can cover some ground with these structural planters. You really, really can. They are absolutely mega. They work on a law of averages rather than bang on. Like, a cut planter is, every gap is identical, but these belt planters work on a law of averages over 11 potatoes. 10.2. Every time I turn around at the end, the potatoes shuffle around on the bottom set of belts, and then you end up with a few gaps, so it takes a minute for it to get sorted out. So yeah, law of averages with these planters, you work out over 11 potatoes, and if you're at, like, I want to be at 14 inches right now. If I'm somewhere close to that, you leave it alone, you know, you don't bother touching it. But you've got 10, like the adjustment calibration on this thing goes from 10 to 11, but in there you've got 10.1.1. So you've got 2 adjustments in each number. So I can have 10.10 or I can have 10.19. You've got 20 different variables in each number, if that makes sense. So you can just fine tune them up and down to get your desired spacing. But I get somewhere near and leave it alone. You could keep flapping around with it, but you'd be there all day. I have learned that you just kind of leave it alone once you get somewhere close. So rocking and rolling like a legend. So yeah, tomorrow will be the day, so don't forget to like and subscribe. if you like watching our channel, 85% of our watchers are not subscribers. It doesn't cost you anything, guys, and it really helps motivate us forward, you know, moves us forward. Anna's happy, I'm happy. I'm happy you're watching and liking it. And if you feel like supporting Anna a bit more, she's got like a range of really nice hoodies come out. Fenlander Clothing Company. They are awesome. New gilets out now, they're even more awesome. Hat, getting a bit late in the season to sell beanie hats, but we have got some beanie hats and bobble hats, and thank you to everyone who's bought one. That's awesome, thank you. I've got another hour and a half planting, and then I'm going to go and enjoy some shooting at Eriswell Lodge. So we are sponsoring Eriswell Lodge a little bit for their English Open. We're just doing like a sticker for each gift bag they give away. We're going to do a hoodie and get a gilet giveaway, I think, just to support them a bit, and gets our name out there, doesn't it? So 1,200 farming type people going through there. Hopefully half of them will subscribe. So if you're going to the English Open at Eriswell Lodge on the 15th of May, then good luck to you. Wish you all the best. Happy shooting. Hopefully I'll try and get me and Anna up there, do some shooting, and we'll do a little video on it. Cheers, guys.